From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into
the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And boy, oh boy, it's been a great weekend over at the Great Race Place. And yesterday, a scintillating performance from Susay and also Rock Your World. Susay winning the Santa Anita Oaks and Rock Your World winning for the first time ever on dirt and wound up winning the Santa Anita Derby as well, too, in the process. So pretty much I have my Derby horse and I have my Oaks horse now, and I think both those horses are going to be absolutely incredible when they get to Churchill Downs. But it's all about today. We got a 9-race card today over at the Great Race Place for a great Sunday matinee capper, you know what I mean? So because we don't get back till Friday. So pretty much let's go ahead and get into race one. And in race one, we have ourselves a really good group here. We have Zero Down here as our key horse. Zero Down is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill and is going to be ridden by Mario Gutierrez. So we do have this horse coming in here in the 3-hole, and the horse does have a lot of experience. This is a maiden special weight for $61,000, and this is for Calbreds as well too, or Calbred sire maiden. So this is all in the group. So this is a pretty good group and everything like that. But you know, you have Zero Down here. Horses ran 13 times, and the horses came up short, but the horse has been able to finish second twice and finish third 4 times as well too. Now we go ahead and we have ourselves a very good horse here in the 2 spot in Race Trackers. Race Trackers is going to be trained by Ronald Ellis and then ridden by Jose Valdivia Jr. The horse has improved each time out, and the horse has nothing but experience at Santa Anita. But my thing with the horse is the horse came off of a long layoff from 2020 to 2021 and pretty much is now coming back around and finished third just like it did on debut, but it finished sixth in its second race. So pretty much I think the horse's speed fig show that it can compete with this group and actually win in this group. So we're going to see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Then we have Square Root. Square Root is going to be seen as one of the favorites, and Square Root is trained by Doug O'Neill as well too, owned by Redden Racing, and is a Square Eddie gelding as well too. So Umberto Rispoli is going to be riding this horse. Last time out, the horse did run up at Golden Gate, and the horse wound up finishing 4th there as well too. So when you look at this horse's number, the horse has never been in the money, but this is a group that they're saying that should be the group that this horse can get over on. Now, our 4th horse here is going to be Queen's Code. Queen's Code is seen as one of the favorites, and Queen's Code does have some great speed figs. Ran a great number over at Del Mar on the turf at 5 furlongs, and then came back around and finished 4th at Santa Anita twice in January and in February as well too. But Mike Smith was riding the horse the first 2 times. JJ Hernandez now takes over, and this horse is trained by Carla Gaines. So when you look at this group, this is a good way to start the day. 3-1-6-5. Let's see how it goes. And there it is. That's going to be our race 1 maiden special weight, 6 furlongs on the turf, and we go to race 2. All right, in race 2, we have a very formful race. We have Gamine, the Bob Baffert trainee, and I think that what happens here is the 1-9 actually absolutely romps here. And then you know what? We'll have Biddy Duke thrown in here to get us a nice little exacta. Biddy Duke always comes to compete. So I like this horse. I think this horse will probably be the one that will be chasing Gamine here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it 1-4 here, and let's see how it shakes out. That's the Los Flores Stakes, and we move forward from there. Now let's go ahead and jump into race 3. Race 3, I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Kalan. Kalan is going to be 5-2 here. Kalan is a really good horse. And also, you know, in race 2, the only reason why I got 2 horses there is because I only have 4 horses running in that race. So pretty much with this, we have a very we have more horses in this group, and I think Kalan should be able to get the big win here because this is another maiden special weight for 61,000. And you have Umberto Rispoli riding, got John Sadler training, and that's the same connection that won on Rock Your World yesterday as well too. So today it's a trifecta, it's a triple threat here. You got some of the best owners at Santa Anita's and Aronis Racing. You have one of the better turf jockeys in the world, and Umberto Rispoli, and then you have pretty much one of the premier trainers in the game, and John Sadler. So why not? I know that we're kind of name dropping and things of that nature, but I think Kalan is going to be tough to beat today because the horse has ran twice on the turf, and you know what? Those were two very tough races, but today I think this could be the race that this horse gets over in. And then we have Honey Jar. Honey Jar is going to be seen as the favorite in the 5-0. Honey Jar has only ran once. Gio Franco actually rode the horse first time out. This horse is trained by Michael McCarthy, and Flavian Pratt's going to be riding the horse as well too today. So the horse ran a great number to start its career, and I think that they're going to go ahead and use this as the motive to go ahead and put this horse on top. But I still think that this is a very wide open race, and I think Kalan will overcome, even though Kalan did drop, even though Kalan was in the race with Irish R back on February 27th, where Irish R finished second, and Irish R has ran some bullets. So this is another horse that you can throw in the group as well too. And this horse is right now looking pretty good. The horse is had some middling odds as well too. So it's pretty much looking like it wants to get over, but these numbers are coming from SLR. So these numbers, you don't know what the actual number is, but it does look like the horse ran some good numbers there at San Louis Ray. And then we have Brooklyn's Best, who also was training out of San Louis Ray. First timer though. So pretty much this horse is coming out, making its debut today. It's an Uncle Charlie, and it was a $200,000 purchase at the Keeneland sale back in 2019. So, you got Uncle Mo, and then you have Global Finance as the dam. And so pretty much this is a pretty good, it does look like a pretty good pedigree here. And then you got a good ownership group for the horse as well too. And then you have Richie Baltus training the horse. So this horse could be special as time goes along, but we'll see how it goes. But you got Johnny Velasquez riding the horse today, so there's something that you like about the horse as well too. So we're going to go 2, 5, 4, 3, and let's see how it shakes out. All right, so with that, we will be right back with races 4 through 6, and then we're also going to go ahead and talk about the early pick 5 as well too. So you guys stay tuned. This is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
From the east,
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are back. So we're going to go through races 4 through 6 here on Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. So pretty much here we are. We have ourselves in race 4. Race 4 today, our key horse is going to be a horse by the name of Jackson's Tour Guide. Jackson's Tour Guide is going to be 3-1 coming into the race, and is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill. This is another horse that's is waiting to get over. This is a maiden claiming race for $25,000 on the purse, but it looks like 30,000 to 28,000 to 30,000 for this sale. So pretty much these are what I would call mid-level claimers. So, and mid-level to top tier claimers as well too, because these horses can go on and be stakes horses and everything like that. It's just that, that they're owned by certain people that just need to, get rid of the horse. So pretty much we have Jackson's Tour Guide. Jackson's Tour Guide had a very good comeback. The horse finished 10th on debut. They came back around 21 days later on the 28th of February and finished 3rd. and this horse was actually dropped down a little bit in the maiden 45,000. Now it's been dropped down a little bit more. And so when they're dropping the horse down, what they're telling me is that they're putting the horse in the spot to get the horse a win. And this is what I'm looking at right here. So I really do like Jackson's Tour guy going into this race. Humberto Figueroa has been a good match for Doug as well too this year. So and in the past. So that's why I think that this is going to work out for us at 3-1. So I'm taking Jackson's Tour guy here. And then our favorite here, who I have in the 2-hole, is going to be Simmer Down. Simmer Down is going to be ridden by TJ Pereira. Ryan Hansen is training the horse last time out. The horse did finish third, and the best finish that the horse had previously was the finishing second on the 22nd of January of this year at Santa Anita, and had the Bug Rider riding as well too in Ellen Ellingwood. So now you come back around, the horse finished third. You had Edwin Maldonado ride the horse last time out. Now you're going to go to TJ Pereira, the guy that rode the horse on debut, and it looks like that this horse is ready to roll. It does have the numbers and the figures to compete very well with this group. And from what you saw last time out, the horse was speed. The horse was edged out was edged out, but the thing was the horse led the race most of the way until we got to the final stretch. So when I see things like that, this horse can probably take him from the rooter to the tutor, but we'll see how it goes though. But that's going to be our second hole right there for the next race coming up. And then we have Painter's Love. Painter's Love at 5-1. This horse is going to be pretty good as well too. Painter's Love is going to be trained by Dave Hoffman, and actually has only ran once. So I'm looking at the fact that the horse only ran once, ran at this condition, was decent, finished fifth. We'll see how it goes. This might be a much better spot for the horse. The horse just needed a race. Maybe we will step it up today, but I think it finds its way into the exotics. And then we got Estia in the 2-hole. Estia is a horse that was well improved from their last time out as well too. Ricky Gonzalez is riding the horse this time around, but the first time around the horse finished 8th with Jessica Piper riding. Then Ricky Gonzalez took over on the 28th of February, and the horse wound up finishing 7th. So it's not much better, but the thing is, though, the horse has the numbers to keep up with this group, and I think that this might be the best level for the horse. That's why they're dropping it once again down in class, so it should show up because the experience is there. So pretty much that's our race 4, and then we move on to race 5. In race 5, we have ourselves a good one here as well too. We have a horse by the name of Respectfully the 5-1. Should be good for us here, because I feel like we got to get a little bit of we got to get a little bit of dollars here, so if we want to hit this pick 5. And pretty much help you guys out on the stable duel so you guys can win your competition as well too. So this horse right here lost by a nose last time out, and comes back around. JJ Hernandez rides the horse again. Ryan Hansen is the conditioner for this horse as well. And so pretty much the horse was the favorite last time out, and did not win the race. So this time this horse looks to come up big. And when I see a horse at 5-1 on the morning line in a race after they finished lost by a nose, it really gets me excited about the situation. And so we'll see how it goes moving forward. And also, this is an allowance optional claimer for $63,000 between Calbred. So you have Hot Rages, a horse that won at Golden Gate back on February 20th with Flavian Pratt riding right now, and won by 4 lengths as well too. So that horse is going to loom the danger here and be seen as the big favorite. Now I would say that our horse goes down to 9-5, 8-5, something of that nature, to where that horse is going to be, not as good of a price as it looks right now. Then we have Squared Shady. Squared Shady is a very timely horse. This horse had won back on January of this year as well too, on the 16th, and it was a good run. It did beat his brother, another Eddie. So pretty much this horse went up, was in the Sweet Life, and then came back down and was in open claimers for $100,000. So they dropped the horse back down into a condition that it fits. So pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm throwing Squared Shady in here just off the experience alone and the fact that this horse has won this year as well too, and at Santa Anita. So that always gives a horse a little bit of a good measure. And then we got Super Game. Super Game was ridden by Kent DeSormo last 2 times out at Santa Anita. This is the first time Velasquez is going to be riding the horse. And Brian Cornier is throwing him out here because, you know, he's trying to get a big winner here as well too. The horse is finished. The best finish at Santa Anita was 3rd, and that was on the 16th of January as well. So we'll see how it goes. The horse finished right behind closing remarks and Warren's Candy Girl. So, you know, this horse does have the experience and everything like that. And it will be in the group and looks to really, maybe solidify itself today, but we'll see how it goes. Now let's go ahead and jump into the early pick 5. The early pick 5 is a good one right here. We have ourselves the 1, 3, 5, 6 here in leg 1. Then we're going to single get mine for leg 2. Then we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 in leg 3. We're going to go 4, 6 here in leg 4. And then we got the almighty all bet in leg 5. So there it is with that. And pretty much we move on to race 6, and in race 6 we have ourselves a really good one as well too. This is going to be a claiming race, and this is going to be my shot of the day. Zelinda. I love the speed figs on Zelinda. Zelinda is going to be tough, but this is a claiming race. So you know what? I've always feel like they trade off on who the winner is going to be, and this seems like a claiming race that's going to yield a big number. So I do like Zelinda coming in here. Zelinda did not run well last time out, even though, you know, and the horse was trained by Bruce Headley at the time. Now it's trained by Kieran Headley. This was back on February of 14th of this year. So pretty much the horse finished behind Uno Troublemaker and Brilliant Bird, who finished 1 and 2. All right, so pretty much there it is with that group right there. So what do we do here? What do we do? So pretty much we have Uno Troublemaker here in the 3rd hole. Uno Troublemaker here in the 3rd hole had a really good race back on the 14th of February. The horse led him from the rooter to the tutor, you know, pretty much, but had to have somewhat of a duel to get that win, but it was fiery and feisty, and that's what you like in a horse right now. But thing is, the horse was ridden by Flavian Pratt. Then the horse came back around, and they tried to bring it up a little bit higher in the claiming ranks, the high claiming ranks at Golden Gate. The horse wound up finishing 7th. So when I look at that situation, the horse didn't come back around very good. So I don't know how this horse will run today, but I just really feel like Zelinda is overdue for a win. So that's why I'm putting Zelinda in the spot today. And then we also have Zalea. Zalea is a good horse as well too at 7-2. Zalea is the wild card to me because this horse is pretty much is ran at 3 different tracks as of late. Hasn't ran at Santa Anita forever. So pretty much that gives this horse a little bit of an edge because this is a new course for the horse, and it might be something that works out pretty good for the horse as well too. The horse had a good 3 race win streak, winning twice at Pleasanton, and then going ahead and being able to win over at Golden Gate as well too. So the horse is used to being in these conditions, these claiming conditions. So we'll see how it goes. But Zalea is a very good horse. And then we have in the 4th hole, we have Brilliant Bird. Brilliant Bird is a horse that actually finished 2nd last time out when it raced. And Brilliant Bird, I think, will loom the danger as well too, and be a horse that you really had to look out for. And this horse did lose by a nose to Uno Troublemaker last time out. So this horse is going to get a lot of the action when we get to the gate. So that's how I'm feeling in that one, and that's going to be race 6 for you. Okay, so with that, we will be back with races 7 through 9 and the late pick 4 to go ahead and cap off Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. So while we will be right back, and you guys stay tuned.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and Get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are back with Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a really good stretch here. 7 races, 7 through 9. This is a classic San Anita card because, Fridays you get an 8 race card. Saturday, it depends on what day it is. You could get a 9 to 10 to 11, 12 race card, but good old Sunday, always a 9 race card here, and I'm loving it. So pretty much here we are, race 7. Race 7, I have On Mars as our key horse here. On Mars is going to be ridden by Mike Smith, and the trainer for the horse is going to be Phil D'Amato. So this is a pretty good combo right here. And On Mars has been pretty good in their last 5 races, actually 6 races. The horse has won twice, and the horse has finished second 3 times. Only blemish was the horse finishing 4th in the Lady Shamrock. So pretty much this horse has been running very, very well. And in the lifetime conditions for the horse has ran 12 times and actually has been in the money 10 times. So that means that this horse is a money horse, and this horse can pretty much deliver. And yes, those horse will be a big, big favorite here as well too. That is very expected. But at the end of the day, though, the horse shows up to race every time it shows up. It's never finished worse than 4th. So I really like that idea. I like that number, and I think that this horse should be a downright winner for you here today. So that's why we're taking the 2 On Mars. And then we have Rockin' Redhead, who's going to be another horse that's going to be an absolute bedded down as well too. So I do expect maybe a match race here, because Rockin' Redhead has won their last 2 races in a row with Abel Cedillo riding, and did win allowance race last time out with Abel Cedillo. And Richie Baltus is this horse's trainer. So, Rockin' Redhead is a pretty good horse here. Bred by the Redham Racing and is owned by Richie Baltus and some partners as well. So this one should be a good race. So we'll look into it. We'll see how it goes, but I see a match race kind of setting up here. So we'll see. So let's have some fun with it. Now we have Moonhaul Millie. Moonhaul Millie, this horse is the horse that looms the danger and should be right there in the thick of things as well too, the Irish bred. This horse finished 3rd last time out with S1 Flores riding. This time they go get Umberto Rispoli back to ride the horse, who last time when he rode the horse finished 3rd, but this horse did get 2 wins with Rispoli riding. So the 2 wins this horse is under Umberto Rispoli, with 1 coming at Santa Anita back on the 16th of May last year. So actually on June 20th of last year. I'm so sorry. He finished 3rd on the 16th of May. So pretty much in the 4 times riding this horse, he's been able to get a win. In the 3 previous times he rode the horse, he was able to get a win in 2 shows. So pretty much this calls for this horse to be in the money as well too. And then we're going to wrap it up with Lucky Peridot. Lucky Peridot is a horse that has been around, floating around and things like that. Always seems to be a favorite somewhere down the road, or a big shot. But this horse did finish 3rd last time out. Flavian Pratt, last time he rode the horse finished 5th. The best finish he had on the horse was 2nd, and this was at Del Mar. So I don't know. I have this horse in the group just simply because the jockey and the trainer, Peter Miller and Flavian Pratt. So there's something there that they see, and that's why they're going ahead and trying to take advantage of that. All right, let's move on to race 8. Race 8, we have Paid Informant. 4 to 5. I think this horse is going to be an absolute stud here. So pretty much it's going to be another horse that is going to be single. Kaylani Kim should give this horse a challenge in a way, but I really do think that Paid Informant romps this group, to be honest with you. Kaylani Kim is a very good horse who just came off of a good win and was in a maiden clamor, but now they're putting the horse in the starter optional. So they have some good ideas about who this horse. Able Cedillo is going to be riding. Mark Glatt is the trainer for this horse. And then you have Flatter with the Jewels. Flatter with Jewels. Only time the horse ever ran was on June 26th of 2020, and the horse wound up winning by a length. So now the horse comes back around. It's 12-1 this time around. Dave Hoffman is the trainer. He's going to have Jessica Pfeiffer riding this horse as well, too. So with this, I think what happens here is that we have to take this horse seriously because this horse doesn't know anything but to win. So they've had the horse off for almost a year. So pretty much this is telling me that they have a lot of confidence in this horse. Maybe something happened to where they had to heal the horse, and now they're back to get a big win. So there it is. That's our group for race 8 in the starter optional claimer, and this is going to be a $36,000 purse as well too. All right, so we move on to the nightcap, and in the nightcap we have ourselves a maiden special weight, $61,000, 8 furlongs on the turf, and then we have a horse by the name of Ari Stea. Ari Stea is going to be 8-1 coming into the race today, and I think that this is going to be actually maybe our big value of the day as well too, because this horse is really looking to get this big win today. Yes, it's a maiden special weight. The horse does look like somewhat a long shot because this is a J. Neff horse, but this horse has experience at Santa Anita. Started off with Brees Blanc, then Tyler Bays took over, but Esjuan Flores has been the best jockey for this horse because the horse had its best finish on the 12th of March, finishing 4th, but that time out. And the horse has ran the highest speed fig in this group. And the way that the horse went about that race is it was 1.25 miles. The horse led throughout the whole race, literally, and wound up faltering in the end and finishing 4th. Now you cut him back 1 mile. I think this horse can take these guys from the rooter to the tutor, and it's going to be a nice win here at a good price. That's what I can see here. So let's see how it shakes out. We go from there. All right, we have Ultimate High, a horse that's only ran once. Drayden Van Dyke rode the horse back on January 9th. Blake Heap is the trainer, and he's kept the horse, gave the horse a quick layoff real quick just to get its head together. But Ultimate High finished ahead of Slew South, who we have in the 3rd spot, who's going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. Yes, Slew South does have literally the most experience in the group other than Phoenix Tears. But the thing is, though, the horse has been coming up short. The horse finished 4th last time out, finished third back in January, and finished 5th back on November 13th at Del Mar. So, this is a 4-time Flavian Pratt's ridden the horse, and the horse is getting better, but the horse is just these other horses that are in the race with it seem to be better. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe the quick month off might be helpful to this horse, but I really do feel like our other 2 horses are a bit better. All right, so we have our 4-hole horse, and that's going to be Wish They Could Be. Wish They Could Be is a really good horse as well too, and this horse is the best in class. From when you look at it, the horse was in the Golden State Juvenile and finished 5th with Aaron T. Grider riding the horse, and on debut the horse finished 2nd. So pretty much this horse does loom the big danger of having a big day. And come on, you got Mike Pipey on the turf as well too, and you got a horse that hasn't ran since November, so he's been getting this horse in shape to get his mentality right to get the win. So this horse does loom a big danger and has to be in our super high 5 group here. And then we finish up with a very intriguing horse by the name of Phoenix Tears. And I'm throwing this horse in here because this horse has the most experience. Even though the horse hasn't looked good in the last few races, the horse does have the numbers to keep up with this group. And I know the horse ran that number at Del Mar of all places and has not been good at Santa Anita, but I think that we can figure out a way to get this horse to 5th place today. So there it is. That's our super high 5 group, 5, 3, 7, 8, 2. You box it up like this, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so with that, that's going to go ahead and get us over to our late pick 4. And in the late pick 4, we're going to all bet leg 1. We're going to leg 2, we're going to go 2-6. In leg 3, we're going to go single to 1. And then in leg 4, we're going to go 2, 3, 7, 8. And that's a $32 investment for you. Okay. So there it is. There it is. That is Sunday, April 4th at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita Park. And this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. And I'll be back to you next week for another great weekend over at the Santa Anita Park in beautiful, beautiful Southern California. And it's so great to have fans back as well, too. So thank you guys so much. And make sure you guys sign up for this Stable Duel app as well, too. It is absolutely incredible. Okay. And you guys, let's just keep winning these races. Okay. And I am gone.